Hi, I'm Julia Taylor, CEO and founder of GeekPack, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to add a favicon and a logo to your WordPress website. Before we get started, I would love if you could subscribe to the channel and then hit that little bell so that you're notified when the next video drops. All right, let's get started. Okay, so here we are in the GeekPack YouTube demo site, and we are going to add a favicon and logo to the website. So first things first, you want to make sure that you are logged in. So you'll see this black bar at the top, and I'm going to go over to, I'm going to click on the site name, and that will take me into the back end, into the dashboard. Now, first thing, I want to explain what a favicon is. And you'll notice up here, I have these tabs for Google and Amazon up. It's the picture, the image that is next to the site name. So you see the G for Google and the A for Amazon. So that's what the favicon is, and we want to add one, a custom one, to our site. So in this theme, we do that through the customizer. So I'm going to go to Appearance and then Customize. Now, depending on what theme you have, most of them will let you change the favicon and the logo in the customizer. However, if your theme doesn't give you the option to change the favicon here or anywhere else that's super obvious, let us know in the comments down below and we will be happy to help. Okay, in this theme, we want to go into Site Identity, and this is where we have the place to add our logo and favicon, or site icon as it's called here. I'm going to start with the favicon. Now, one thing to note with the favicon is it needs to be square and at least 512 pixels by 512 pixels. That is really, really important. So I want to show you first what would happen if it wasn't 512 by 512, and then what it will look like when it's correct. So we click on Select Site Icon, and then I want to upload a file. So I'm going to select files, and I've got it in my desktop. Now I'm going to purposefully choose an image that is not the right size. So here it's 500 by 450. So I'll click Open. And then once that loads, we will click on Select. And you'll notice that it brings me here, and you can see I cannot drag this to make it the full width. You can kind of change it either way, but notice what happens over here. So it's giving you a preview, and you can see the preview up there as well. You can see how it changes, and it's not ideal because it doesn't have the entire logo in there. So if I just say crop image there, I know I'm going to add another one. Okay, now I can tell that does not look how I want it to. So I'm going to change the image, and I'm actually going to upload the correct one that is 512 by 512. And then when I click on Select, it immediately knows that it's the right size. It doesn't even give me the option to crop. So you can see the preview there looks great, and it looks great there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Publish. And then let's take a look and see what that looks like. So I'm going to X out of this. We'll come back to the logo in a minute, but let's just take a look. I'm going to open that in a new tab, and it looks like we might need to refresh it. There we go. It was there. There we go. Perfect. So there is our favicon. Okay, let's jump back in and let's do our logo. So I'm going to come back to Appearance and Customize, and back into Site Identity. Now with the logo, you do not need to specify the dimensions, but you do want to check with your theme to see what works best. So if I jump in here, I know that this is the logo that I want to use, so I'm going to click on that, hit Select. Now you can see here, now I do have the option to change the dimensions. So you can do however much you want, and I'm going to show the entire logo and say Crop Image. And then now we can see what that logo looks like when it's on the site. And if I hit Publish and then come back to the front end, refresh, and we now have our logo. Perfect. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found that useful. Not sure what to watch next? Why don't you check out the video where I walk through the WordPress menu features.